Hello, thank you for stopping by to watch my video. I hope you have pen and paper because I'm going to give you some very informations. We're going to start off with three very simple questions. Number one, do you want to leave a legacy for future generations? Number two, do you want to save taxes year after year, generations after generations? Number three, do you want to know the secret of the rich? I'm glad you stopped by because so few people have ever heard of the Spendthrift Trust. It is legal, it's in the IRS Tax Code 643B, and it has been in front of the United States Supreme Court on 2 separate occasions. You can't get more legal than this. So let me give you a little bit of information, tell you my story, and then explain to you all what Paul Benson wrote 76 years ago. Back in 1543, when King Henry VIII started the Church of England, he went to go tax the lords and ladies of England. They went back further to the Magna Carta and said, no, King Henry VIII, you can't do this. It's contract law. It came to the colonies while we were still part of England. The law firm I work on behalf of inherited a trust that turned 350 years old in 2023. Paul Benson was a Harvard law professor. He wrote 5 different trusts 76 years ago, and now his grandson and great-grandson run the law firm. In 76 years, none of the trusts have ever been audited, and my clients are saving thousands and thousands of dollars. My goal is to teach as many U.S. business owners, U.S. 1099 income earners, and U.S. investors how they too can save taxes just like the rich do. So, our current tax code went into effect February of 1913. It was only supposed to be around for a few years. It's now 113 years later. It's still going strong, and it's growing and growing and growing. The only way the tax code can change is if Congress changes the tax code. Yes, there's an opinion letter out there. When you Google tax code 643B, there's an opinion letter from the IRS. The IRS can't change the tax code. Only Congress can change the tax code. If they change the tax code, I won't be able to sell any more trusts. But my business trust and my beneficial trust will never be changed. It's a contract between me and the law firm, and contracts can't be broken by others. So Paul Benson wrote 5 different trusts. Let me explain them all to you. The business trust is for U.S. business owners and 1099 income earners. You will save at least 90% on your federal income taxes yearly, and in 43 states no longer pay state income taxes. The beneficial trust is for all U.S. investors. You're going to save the following 5 taxes. You will no longer pay short-term or long-term capital gains on profits, interest income taxes if you're a passive investor, dividend income taxes if you're in the stock market, rental income taxes if you are an investor, and royalty income taxes if you have talent. That's all for the beneficial trust. Then there's a senior trust for anybody over 65 making too much money. If you are over 65 and on Medicare and making too much money, more than $91,000, it's going to affect your Part B of Medicare. Part A is your hospital stay. Part B are your doctors and your tests. Then there's going to be the charitable trust if you're a 501c3 company. And then finally, there's going to be the mineral rights trust. One of my clients actually inherited his granddad's horse farm with 6 oil wells on it, and he's saving over $39,000 or $27,000. I forget the number. He's saving 5 figures in taxes because he has the mineral trust. My goal is to help as many U.S. business owners, U.S. 1099 income earners, and U.S. investors save as much as they can. I cannot help W-2 income earners. They get paid through their employer. I can't help them. But my free course is out on the Great Discovery. It's my first and last name put together, Sally Gimmon. My last name is G-I-M like Mary, O-N like Nancy. And I'm also inviting you to a 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me so you can find out how much you could be saving per year. This is an actual client that I talked to 2 weeks ago. He's a used car salesman. We're going to save him and his family $63,289 for the full year. His wife goes, well, I don't care how much that's per year. How much is that per month? Per month, it is $5,274 per month. They're married. They have 2 young children. And she goes, that's more than our monthly house expenses. We're going to actually be saving so much money with this. They started the trust at the end of May. Congratulations to them. Again, the business trust is for any U.S. business owner any 1099 income earner. I don't care if you have a brick and mortar store, if you have an online store, if you're an affiliate marketer, what you're doing. The beneficial trust is for all investors. If you're a forex investor, you get taxed twice, interest income and capital gains. If I can help you, please reach out, set up an appointment with me, or go out and watch my free class on the Great Discovery. This is not taught in schools. I spent 5 months researching this until I started my business and beneficial Spendthrift Trust in September of 2000. The reason I did this was in 2019, I was working full-time as a Medicare broker. I wholesaled 7 properties nationwide. I paid off $184,000 in debt. Yay, Sally. I knew about capital gains and I had $50,000 set aside. What I didn't realize was my tax bracket went from 22% up to 24%, and instead of $50,000, I owed the government $79,000. Yikes. I learned my lesson. I took out a HELOC on my recently paid off house, which defeats the purpose of having a paid off house. And then that's how I started researching this. So if I can help anybody out there, please set up a 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me and have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye-bye.